Good morning, dear students, and welcome back with the same chapter number 16, Light. And today we are going to start with the new topic, persistence of vision. Okay, so let's see what is this. So if we look at a bright object and then close our eyes, the image of an object will remain in our eyes from a very short duration, right? So, thus the image formed on the retina of the eye does not fade away immediately. Okay, so the image of an object seen by our eyes, that is, persists or remains. Okay, so on the retina for about 1/16th of the second, even after the object has disappeared from our view. This happened because the stimulate light sensitivity cells of the retina take a little time to come back to its original state, and the ability of an eye to contain to see the object of an object for a very short duration, even after the object has disappeared from view, is called the persistence of vision. It is due to the phenomena of persistence of vision that we are able to see movie pictures in a cinema hall. This is because if the still picture of a moving object are flashed on our eyes at a rate faster than 16th picture per second, then due to the persistence of the vision, the eyes perceive this object as moving. Okay, yes. Now here one activity is given, you can read by your book. Okay, what is persistence of vision? Okay, now let's talk about the range of vision of a normal human eye. The further point from the eye at which an object can be seen clearly is known as far point of the eye. But the far point of a normal human eye is at infinity. This means that the far point of a normal human eye is at a very large distance, and the nearest point up to which the eye can be see an object clearly without any stain, and that is called near point of the eye. Okay, so the near point of a human or a normal human eye is at a distance of 25 centimeter from the eyes. Okay, so from the above discussion we conclude that the range of the vision of normal human eye is from infinity to about 25 centimeter. This is a normal human eye can see the object clearly, which are lying anywhere between infinity to about 25 centimeter. A normal eye can see the distant object as well as the nearby object by focusing the image of distant objects as well as nearby object, or its retained by changing the thickness or covering power of its lens. Okay, now let's talk about the defects of the eyes. What is the defects? So we will now discuss three common defects of the eyes called the myopia, yes, hypermetropia and cataract. Okay, now let's see what is this. So some person cannot see the distant object clearly. Okay, so they are said to be a defect of eye, that is called myopia. Myopia is that defect of the eye due to which a person cannot see the distant object clearly. Okay, so myopia is corrected by using, yes, specs that containing concave lens, okay, of suitable power. Now some person cannot see the nearby object clearly through metropia. Yes, it is that defect of the eye due to which a person cannot see the nearby object clearly. Okay, now that is metropia is corrected by using, yes, specs containing convex lens. Okay, now yet another defect of the eye which is usually come in older age, that is called cataract. Okay, so the medical condition in which the lens of the eye of a person become progressively cloudy, that resulting in blurred vision, that is called cataract. Okay, so the eye defect that is called cataract that cannot be corrected by any type of spec lens. Understood? Now here three types of defects. Now how we can take care of the eyes? Our eyes area are a wonderful gift, right, of nature. Our eyes are a wonderful gift of nature. We must take proper care of our eyes and protect them from any kind of the injury or damage, so that they are remain good throughout our whole life, right? So some of the precautions to protect our eye and maintain healthy eyesight are as follows. Like, wash your eyes, yes, at least twice a day with clean water. Or we can say too little light or too much light is bad for eyes. Too little light cause eye strain and headache. So we do not read or write in dim light because it put a stain on the eye and may cause headache. Okay, so too much light and too dim light is not good for our eyes. That means we need a medium light. So we should never look directly at the sun or other power light also. Now always read by keeping the book at normal distance or distinct vision. Do not read by brightening the book too close to our eyes or by keeping it too far from the eyes. Okay, at a normal distance. Now raise your eyes from the time to time while reading, while writing, while watching TV. Also relax the eyes. Okay, protect your eyes from the injury and foreign bodies like dust particles and insects, etc. Okay, if something gets into the eyes, so splash the eyes with a lot of clear water and do not rub the eyes with hands to prevent injury to the eyes. Okay, if you find any difficulty in reading a book or writing on the blackboard, so or you have the sequence your eyes is too clearly, get your eyes checked by a eye specialist doctor immediately. Okay, and if the doctor recommended wear specs, so that yes, that you have to use that. Okay, or in case of any injury or any other problem of the eyes, consult any eye specialist doctor, or self treatment can be dangerous to the eyes. Now vitamin A is essential for keeping the eye healthy. Deficiency of vitamin A in the diet is responsible for many elements of the eyes, that including light blindness, yes, the inability of the eye to see properly in dim light, that is called night blindness. Okay, and night blindness is an eye disease which is caused by the lack of vitamin A in the diet of a person. We should also include those food items in our diet which contain vitamin A to prevent night blindness and keep our eye healthy. So the food items which is rich in vitamin A is carrot, yes, cod liver oil, fish liver oil, green vegetables such as spinach, cabbage, broccoli, yes, egg, milk, butter, curd, cheese, fruits such as papaya and mango. So all these things we should use to eat. Now let's talk about the eyes of other animals. Okay, so animals have eyes of different shape and size. For example, the eyes of a crab are quite small, but they enable to crab to look all around. Due to this, a crab can see an enemy even if it comes from behind. Okay, let's talk about butterflies. They have large eyes which appear to be made up of thousands of little eyes. Okay, the eyes of a butterfly enable to see enable it to see not only in a form and sides but the back of as well. Okay, a night bird, that is owl, can see very well in the night in a dim light, but not during the day where there is bright light. So this is due to the following reason. So what's the reason is, the owl has big eye having large cornea and a large pupil to allow more light in the eye. Yes, and the owl's eyes have a large number of rods in the retina which are sensitive to the dim light, and only a few cones, okay, which are sensitive to bright light. The day birds such as kite and eagle can see very well during the day in bright light, but not in the night when there is a dim light. So the eyes of the day birds such as kite and eagle are small and have more cones in the retina, which are sensitive to bright light, but few rods, that is, which are sensitive to dim light also. Now, so this is the eyes of different types of animals. Now let's talk about the visually challenged person can read and write. So some persons may lose their eyesight due to an eye injury, so that received during an accident or due to a disease. So, and some persons cannot see at all from birth. So those persons who are unable to see are known as visually challenged person. Such person develop their other sense more sharply. They try to identify things by touching and by listening to voice more carefully. Okay. So the most popular resources for visual challenge person which can make them read and write it barely. So barely is a writing language है ना, yes, is a written language from the visually challenged person in which the characters, means the letters and the numbers etc., are represented by pattern of raised dots. Okay, it is given as a dots. So the visual challenged person recognize the words written by a barely sheet by touching the pattern of the dot. Okay, so there is a barely code for common language, that is mathematics and scientific notions. So many Indian language can be read and written by using barely system. Barely writer, slate and sleuth help the visual challenged person in taking notes, reading and writing. Now typewriters like devices from Barely are also available now. Auditory aids such as castles, tape recorders, talking books, talking calculator are also very useful for such persons. There are many visual challenge person in this world who have great achievement to their credit, like Helen Keller, an American lecturer and author in perhaps the famous and inspiring visual challenged person of the world. Okay, so maybe you have heard her story, the story of my life. Okay, so yes, now my dear students, here your chapter is completed. Now you are capable to give questions and answers. Okay, yes, now thank you.